Hello and welcome to Cinetroverts, the podcast for the introverted cinephile. I'm your host, Armando, and with me as always is...
Tabitha.
Hello. This is our third time recording.
Yeah.
Our first episode for our podcast. We had technical difficulties the first and second time, so we've had practice runs. So hopefully this will work out. But anyway, so welcome to the first episode of Cinetroverts. Happy to be here, yes. Anyway, just tell you a bit about the show and what we plan on doing, being this is our first episode. So a Cinetrovert, coined by me, a Cinetrovert is somebody referred to as an introvert who is also a cinephile. That's kind of... like the name of, basically, I hope this, catches on and becomes a thing. That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, there are people out there who are a little more introverted, not really outgoing as much. I walk the fine line of introvert and extrovert.
I don't.
You don't. You're more of a introvert. Really? Okay. So when you're an introvert, you love movies and...
Not always.
Some introverts like movies. So the point of this is basically for the introverts. So if you want to watch movies but not go out and deal with people, face the crowds at the movie theaters, there's tons of stuff that's on demand, stuff you can watch at home, stuff you can pick up at Redbox or your local video store if you have one of those. I don't think they really exist in very many places anymore. But basically, we just want to talk about, just kind of do a quick segment on stuff that's coming out, stuff you can watch at home and order at home so you don't have to deal with people. That's kind of like any part of it. Or maybe you're not an introvert. Maybe you are a parent. We are expecting parents. And you have to spend a lot of time at home, not, because it's just how it is. And when you have free time, maybe you want to watch a movie, but you don't want to watch one of the DVDs you already have. You want to see what's out on Netflix or on Amazon or on one of the other streaming things. Maybe have a Fire Stick or maybe, whatever. So basically, we'll talk about some of the new stuff that's come out. Maybe we even review some stuff that you can watch from home. Maybe you're interested. It'll save you a trip from leaving your house and having to brave the public eye. Just want to tell you just a little briefly about ourselves, and then we'll dive into our show. So, Tabitha, hi.
Hi.
So, you are, by definition, what our show is about, a Cinetrovert, correct?
I would guess so. Based on your definition, yes, I would say yes.
Okay, so what kind of movies do you like?
I don't think I'm particularly picky. Maybe I am. I like horror movies, I like sci-fi movies, I like comedies, dramas, whatever. Mm. I'm not so much with romance movies, but I can be swayed by one if it's, good.
Well, what's an exception?
Of a romance movie?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can think of a romantic comedy exception, because I really hate those. But I like Sleepless in Seattle. I think that's a good one.
That is a good one. That's a good one. It's the second time Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks hooked up, right? Because I'm a sucker for You've Got Mail, actually. Ugh. And you hate You've Got Mail. I'm actually a sucker for that movie. I don't know why.
No.
Yeah, I am so eclectic with my movie tastes. It's weird. I'll watch Finding Nemo, and then I'll watch Requiem for a Dream.
Well, yeah.
And then I'll watch Bloodsport or Kickboxer. And then right now, we have Kung Fu Panda 3 on TV on mute right now.
You do.
I do. Okay, I'm not going to lump you in with me.
Thank you.
I'm a huge Jack Black fan, and I like pandas. Pandas are kind of like my power animal. So that's just me. But yeah, as for myself, like I said, I'm very eclectic with movies. I am also a filmmaker and screenwriter as well. You're a screenwriter too. You've written some stuff. You've made some stuff.
Yeah, but for fun, not
But you wrote a screenplay that I think is really good.
Oh well, thank you.
It's like a murder mystery. It's like a date, it's like an episode of Dateline, if it was a movie.
I watch a lot of Dateline.
And yeah, we love Dateline. We all do. We love Keith.
We love Keith.
Okay, but
Keith
why?
Is great.
She bought those gloves, but why? Yeah. But yeah, I love true crime. I'm really interested in that stuff. So anything about true crime, I'm really fascinated by. Serial killers, mysteries, and
me too.
Conspiracy theory stuff. You're not into the alien stuff. I am.
I'm not into the conspiracy theory stuff, but I do like true crime.
Yeah, so that's all cool stuff. But anyway, well, we're going to jump into what we've seen recently. What did you see this week? Did you watch anything? What were you watching this week?
What did I watch this week? I watched season 2 of Californication.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We did watch that.
Yes, we did.
I forgot about that. I watched Californication all the way through while it was on back in the day. My friend Paul's hardcore into it. And you only watched it for...
Yeah, I only watched it because an actor I like had an arc on this season.
Come on, I'm just trying to out you. Go ahead. Who is he?
Oh, his name is Callum Keith Rennie.
And how do we know him?
Oh gosh, I don't know what the most popular thing he would have done.
Because he's like in everything.
He is. Once you see him, you'll see him a lot.
So I'll give you like a couple things that I know him from, and then you can fill in the gaps with stuff. Like real quick, we'll go through this real quick. I know him from Memento. He's Dodd, the drug dealer that Guy Pearce beats the shit out of and locks in the closet. I know him and from Butterfly Effect. He plays Ashton Kutcher's dad in the mental asylum. I also know him from 24. I'm a huge Kiefer Sutherland fan, and I love 24. He is on season 8 of 24. And so if you watch 24, when Renee Walker goes undercover with the Russians, her ex gun dealer boyfriend, the Russian mobster or Russian terrorist guy, that's him.
For the really... Probably what I would guess he's best known for would probably be Due South, which is what I love him for.
What's Due South? Pray tell.
One second. But the other thing you probably know him from would be Battlestar Galactica. He's one of the Cylons on that. I cannot remember his name for the life of me on there, but he is one of the Cylons on that show. Due South is my favorite show. It's...
It jumped the charts that much?
Oh, it is. No, it's my favorite show.
Like, I didn't know this. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I have made an official decision.
Because you've had a lot of favorite shows, but wow.
That's my favorite. It's that, Trailer Park Boys and the A-Team. Those three.
Wow. And would Sunny be 4?
Sunny would probably be... Sunny's definitely up there. I don't know if it outranks Arrested Development, though.
Okay.
Anyway, Due South is a buddy cop comedy about a Mountie who, for... reasons that don't need exploring at this juncture, ends up going to Chicago and kind of getting stuck there and liaisoning with this Chicago cop named Ray, and then later another Chicago cop named Ray, and that will make sense if you watch the show.
Yeah, in a nutshell, 4 seasons. They did 2 seasons. Tell me if I got this wrong. They had 2 seasons. The show went on a hiatus or got kind of canceled?
It got canceled like twice, actually. It got canceled after the first season and the second season.
Okay, but after the second season, they thought it was done for good.
Yeah.
So the first actor that played Ray went off to do other things?
Yes, he moved on.
Right. And then, so when they brought it back, they brought in a new Ray. Now, it's not the same Ray.
It's not the same character.
It's not the same character. It's just a different cop named Ray.
Yes, who is also undercover as the first Ray. It's equal parts brilliant and stupid the way they handled the transition, honestly.
So your on-screen crush is Ray squared?
Yes.
Okay.
Callum Keith Rennie played Ray the Second.
Yeah.
By the way.
Ray the Second.
I've also been it's on hiatus until the 30th, but I've been watching Riverdale, which is a terrible, campy show, and I love it, and everybody should watch it.
So, from what I've heard, and I especially heard it on the Shockwaves podcast, you don't know what Shockwaves podcast is, listen to it, it's really great. It's with Rob Galuzzo, it's one of the hosts on it, with Rebecca McKendry. They work for Blumhouse with Ryan Turek. They talked about Riverdale, and I've seen glimpses of the show when you were watching it, but it's kind of like, from what they say, it is 90210 meets Twin Peaks.
Yes.
Which is irony, because there is an actor from both 90210 and Twin Peaks on that show.
Luke Perry is on the show,
but
and I cannot pronounce her name right. Madchen Amick.
Yeah, and that's
like that?
basically...
on the show.
So it's 90210 meets Twin Peaks, but with Archie.
Yes, but with Archie.
That's so
and
out
Jughead,
there.
And Betty and Veronica and Josie and the Pussycats.
Wow, okay.
And
so,
it's hilarious. It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't paid attention to it enough to know if it's going to be. But you watch anything else?
No, that's all I've been up to lately.
Okay. So I watch a lot of TV and trade in TV for sleep. So I watch movies and TV. Recently, I binge watched an Amazon Prime series last week called Sneaky Pete with Giovanna Ribisi, co-created by Bryan Cranston. Awesome show, really cool. It's a dark comedy crime drama. It's really good. I thought it was awesome. Definitely check that out if you have Amazon Prime. I just literally about 20-30 minutes ago finally got to watching Luke Cage because I want to watch Iron Fist, which is going to lead to Defenders. Now, I don't know if you keep up with Marvel, but Daredevil, awesome. Jessica Jones, awesome. Daredevil season 2, fucking great. Luke Cage, not very great. I had to kind of force myself to get through it. It wasn't solid. It was kind of, I don't know, kind of dull. I don't know. It just wasn't as good. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying it's well, I am saying it's bad. But, I mean, it's just...
Oh, you're outright saying it's bad?
No, yeah, well, I mean, I kept watching it, though. I had to basically kind of twist my own arm to get through it. And I wasn't really paying attention to it half the time because I'm working on a screenplay right now. But anyway, it sounds so Hollywood. But, no, I was, like, having to kind of force myself to get through it. And I just wasn't really digging it. And it's just, like, I kind of wanted to get through it in order to get to Iron Fist, in order to get to Defenders. Because they all going to bleed into each other in some way. But it just wasn't as good, and from what I've heard, Iron Fist is not that great.
Yeah, I've not heard good things.
And that's all I've really watched this week, apart from my normal shows I watch weekly, which is like Designated Survivor and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So Iron Fist just dropped. So we're gonna talk real quick about what just got dropped. Netflix just dropped Iron Fist. So if you do like the Marvel shows, you can check out Iron Fist. I've heard it's not that great. I will watch it, binge watch it this week, and I'll probably review it quickly next week. Yes.
Trailer Park Boys season 11 is dropping on Netflix at the end of the month.
Oh, there you go.
So, yay!
All right. So if you are a Cinetrovert or just have to be a forced introvert due to children or whatever else, now you know. You got Iron Fist that just dropped in Trailer Park Boys season 11.
Yes.
Dropping soon on Netflix. So, and I'm sure there's more stuff on Netflix coming out. There's also a few other things that are like now on DVD and Blu-ray or on demand. You got Hacksaw Ridge, which I'm actually going to see tonight. You got Hacksaw Ridge, Live by Night, which is Ben Affleck's Prohibition movie.
That came and went real quick.
Which might be good, might not. I don't know. Got to see it.
We'll see.
Fantastic Beasts, the Harry Potter prequel. So that's something you can order on demand, or you can just pick it up at the video store. I don't think it's on Redbox yet. Passengers, the sci-fi film with Star-Lord and Mystique, which also came and went into theaters very quickly.
If you know the plot, you probably understand why. But
Fences, Academy Award-winning Fences with Denzel and
Viola. That was
Denzel.
really good. I enjoyed Fences.
What law say I got to like you?
Yeah, he's been saying
like
that all the time.
Best line of that. I love that moment.
You want to be Denzel?
I want to be Denzel when I grow up. I want to be Kiefer Sutherland. I want to be Chef Ramsay, and I want to be Denzel when I grow up. All combined, all of them. Collateral Beauty with Will Smith has also come out. So I don't know.
I've heard that's really bad,
Yeah.
but like kind of hilariously so.
But if you like Will Smith's eye candy and you just want to watch it, there you go. You got that. Elle, Academy Award nominated Elle. I can't think of her name, but the woman in it.
Isabelle Huppert.
Yeah, she won Best Actress at the Golden Globes. Mm-hmm. Sorry, that panda's making me laugh. I'm sorry.
Don't look at the pandas.
Yeah, don't look at the pandas. I gotta look at my family. Okay. Yeah, so she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress, and she was nominated for an Oscar. Everyone thought she was going to win for a minute.
For a minute.
But it was directed by Paul Verhoeven, who directed RoboCop and Total Recall and Starship Troopers and Showgirls.
And yeah, let's not forget.
So how do you not watch a movie that was directed by the director of Showgirls,
right?
And RoboCop and Starship Troopers and Total Recall? So yeah. So I don't know if it's good or not.
Two of those movies are legit good.
I'm curious, which ones do you think?
Total Recall and RoboCop.
Oh, thank you. Good. I think you didn't like RoboCop. I love RoboCop. Oh my god, I love RoboCop.
It's not my favorite, but I can acknowledge it's a good movie.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, RoboCop's awesome. Anyway, and that's pretty much it. But those are some things you can check out at home.